Good day, everybody. This is Miss Julia. I hope everyone is okay and safe. And we're going to start our lesson now. So, the first question is, can you tell me what day is it today? Yep, that's right. Today is Thursday, the 26th of March, 2020. Now, please put the video on pause and open your copybook and write down the date. Can you guess today's topic? Yep, that's right. Today we are going to talk about the verb can. Do you remember how to use it? Pause the video and try to make some sentences based on this picture. Now let's remember when and how we use the verb can. We use it when we talk about ability, возможность. He can speak Chinese fluently. We also use it when we talk about possibility, вероятность. In Norway, temperatures can be low as -50 degrees in winter. We also use it when we talk about things which are allowed. For example, you can take a holiday if you want. Да, мы когда с вами говорим о каких-то вещах, которые нам разрешены. We also use the verb can when we ask permission, когда мы с вами просим разрешения. For example, can I borrow your pen? And we also use can when we talk about request, просьбы. Can you take me to the Victoria Station? And today we're going to talk about the verb can in terms of ability. Да, мы с вами сегодня будем говорить о глаголе can в значении возможность. And now let's have a look at this table. Don't be scared. It's not that difficult as it might seem. We have 3 columns here: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Утвердительная, отрицательная и вопросительная формы соответственно. Affirmative, you just take the subject, да, вы просто берете подлежащее, and add the verb can without any changes. И добавляем с вами глагол can без всяких изменений. Negative has 2 forms, long form and short form. Полная и краткая форма. And pay special attention to the long form because cannot is written in one word here. About short form, I'm sure everyone knows it. And about interrogative, we are going to talk about in our next webinar. And now let's have a look at some new words and phrases. Number 1, they can skateboard. Number 2, she can do a cartwheel. Do you know what a cartwheel is? Yep, a cartwheel is колесо. And number 3, he can ride a scooter. Number 4, he can do a somersault. Somersault in Russian means кувырок. Number 5, he can juggle. Number 6, they can rollerblade. Number 7, she can do the splits, шпагат. Number 8, he can do a handstand. Can you guess a handstand? Yep, a handstand means стойка на руках. Now let's look at this exercise. You need to look at the pictures and then you need to write down your answers in your copybook. And now you can pause the video and do the exercise and then come back and we will check your answers. Okay, now let's check. Number 1, he can do a handstand. Number 2, she can do the splits. Pay special attention to the ending, splits. Number 3, they can juggle. Number 4, he can skateboard. Well done. Now let's have a look at the picture. Read the sentences. Can you see a verb could? Yep, it's here. When I was small, I could do a handstand, but I couldn't do the splits. That's right. Can you guess what it means? Mm-hmm. Okay, now look at the table, please, and choose the right word. Pause the video and write down the sentence. And please remember that present is настоящее, past is прошлое. Now let's check your answers. We use can to talk about ability in the present, and we use could to talk about ability in the past. Well done. Yes, could is a past form of can when we talk about ability, and it is very simple to use it. Just like verb can, as you can see, we just take the subject, подлежащее, and then we add a verb could without any changes, there's no безо всяких изменений, and some verb, for example, swim. I could swim, you could swim, he could swim, and etc. And the same goes for negative. I couldn't plus, for example, swim. You couldn't swim, and so on. Now let's have a look at this exercise. You need to look at the pictures and complete the sentences with could or couldn't. So the question is, what could Amy do when she was 9? For example, she could swim. You can pause the video if you don't need hints about which words to use, and if you need them, please pause the video right now because you can see them and start doing the exercise. Okay, now let's check. So she could swim, she couldn't climb, she couldn't sing, she could read, she couldn't ride a horse, and she could play the piano. That's right, well done. Now, before we'll end our webinar, please answer these questions. What did you learn at this lesson? And when do we use can and when do we use could? Now, don't forget to do the exercises attached to today's lesson, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.